guys, and welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is NayDenise. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happened to stumble across this video, and I am the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God in Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And I do that by posting twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. And today's video is very different. And so I intended to have a Bible study done, but today is Monday, it's Memorial Day, and so yeah, Mondays are usually my Sabbaths, my days of rest, and then tomorrow's Tuesday, but there's so much that I need to do, like cleaning wise in my room, that I need to go do laundry, and I have a buttload of laundry to do. And so I don't know, by the time I finish doing laundry, it'll be like 10ish. Come home, clean my room, finally put all the clothes up, it'll be close to the time I get my son in. So I'm not gonna have time to make my Bible study video, and I could have did that today. That was actually the plan after doing this kind of vlog that I'm getting ready to do, but I opted not to do that. I'm not gonna stress myself out, and a lot has been going on. So I'm just gonna keep you guys up to date, and if this video goes up Wednesday, there'll be part 2 coming on Saturday. So it's like probably gonna be a 2-part video or blog style video. And so this part is just me updating you guys on how I've been feeling, what's been going on, as well as where my mind is and things like that. And so yeah, it's Memorial Day, June 30th. One more day left in the month, and then I said June 30th, Lord, May 30th, and one more day left before we hit June. And yeah, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is actually on Friday, June 3rd, and I'll be 31. And I think I did a vlog like this maybe last year and the year before, where I was boohoo crying on camera because, you know, feels. But just want to update you guys on what's been going on health wise. And so I haven't been to the doctor yet at all. I haven't seen my regular doctor. I don't see her until June. And then I have not gone to the neurologist again. That appointment is in September, or whenever they decide to bump that up. Make sure my phone is on vibrate so it doesn't interrupt the video. But yeah, so last Wednesday I helped my pastor with her job. Her job was having an event. She works at an academy, and they had an event in Mount Vernon, and so I went to help, and I was with her, pretty much her and my bishop, all day, because my bishop was there as well, helping out singing. And so I had a little bit of an episode. So basically, let me describe how that morning went. So that morning I woke up, I didn't eat at all, had no food, like no breakfast, no nothing, and we got there about 11 something. The event didn't start until I think 12. But we got there early. No, it started at 1. We got there early to help around, and so it was really hot that day. And so I didn't eat, and I noticed a few of my triggers for the migraines. When I don't eat and my body is hungry, it does trigger a migraine. Not all the time, because sometimes it's just a hunger headache. But I know the difference between a headache and a migraine. A migraine starts on the left side and it throbs, pulses, whatever, just on the left. A headache is like all over the front. And so I felt it happening. So my sis and I, my dance sis and I, she took us to Shake Shack, I think it's called, Shake, whatever it's called. Never had it before. It's first time. So we had fries, I had the chicken bites and a milkshake. Didn't really eat but like 2 fries with honey mustard, and then I sipped on the milkshake. And so obviously didn't really eat, didn't even take my medication that day. I actually have my medicine in here. And it's just honestly, it's 2 main pills, 2 vitamins pretty much. This is the vitamin B2. I have to take 2 of those to make 200 mgs, and this is the magnesium. I'm actually running out of magnesium. I can't remember what the mgs for the magnesium is, but they have me on this. So the B2 is just a basic generic, sorry you guys, my mom. It's a generic GNC B2. I have to take 200, and so it's one is 100 mgs. I'll take 2 for 200, obviously. The magnesium, is this it, or are these the pain meds? Yes. So the magnesium is at 400 mgs. It's magnesium 400 mgs. So I'll take 1 tablet, and the migraines have been pretty much under control because I've been kind of consistent with taking them. There's some weekends where I don't take it because the weekends are hectic, and by the time Sunday comes, can't take it on Sunday because I don't eat breakfast in the morning on Sundays. I pretty much fast until it's time for me to dance, and if I'm dancing, I eat maybe a small medium fries from McDonald's, and that's it, just because I don't like food interrupting when I dance. And so having not eaten, being under the sun, I had water. They had the Poland Spring with the little nozzle on it. And I remember telling my sis, now mind you, we walked around for about an hour and a half handing out flyers, and it was hot, having not eaten, right? And so I remember I took the water, drank it, sat down, and I said, it's making me nauseous. I've never had water make me nauseous. And so I felt myself wanting to vomit, but I kept holding it down. Went out, went to the bathroom, did that about 2-3 times. The third or fourth time that I tried to do that, my body, I was like, you know what, let me run to the bathroom. My body rejected that and just vomited. Luckily, the event was outside the church that we were doing it at, but I pretty much vomited outside and my headache got worse. And so I had to be taken inside and all this great stuff. It was an experience that I thought was attached to the migraine, but that same, like, okay, so explaining that. So after that happened, I noticed that I was shivering a lot. I wasn't really cold at all. I was just shivering nonstop. And so something actually happened with my son that happened on Sunday, where he came home Sunday, and on Monday morning at about midnight, he vomited all over the floor and his body was shaking uncontrollably. And he had a high 102 fever. And immediately I'm like, okay, maybe COVID, but I was like, no, not COVID. And so he ended up staying home from Monday to Wednesday. He then went to his dad's house Thursday, and Thursday night his dad texted me and said that he couldn't taste the maple brown sugar oatmeal. And we normally, when I make the oatmeal and his father makes the oatmeal, we put extra brown sugar. That's how I eat it. And my son said he couldn't taste. So immediately I'm like, no taste is like the biggest symptom for COVID. And my son, thank God, he has not had COVID at all. I've been affected by COVID, but not my son. I was affected by COVID when it first started. If you guys go back 2-3 years ago when COVID first started, and I told you guys I wasn't feeling well. A lot of you guys were telling me to go get the COVID test, but I couldn't because they didn't have a lot of tests out. I had COVID when it first started, thank God. And so, and I'm fully vaccinated. Not fully, I don't have the booster, but I have the 2 main vaccine shots. And so immediately thinking it's COVID. They took the rapid, it came back negative because they went to the ER, and then he took a 2-hour test that came back negative. So okay, so that was like a 1-day thing. And so yeah, so I had literally, my son left Wednesday to his dad, and when I came home I wasn't feeling good, and so it was kind of weird. And so yeah, when I came home Wednesday, I actually slept in a car when my sis was driving back, and I usually stay up in the car with her. We're mad loud and rowdy, we have fun in the car, gospel music playing, hip-hop playing, whatever, you know. I slept the whole ride. And I was extremely cold, even with the air off. I was cold and shivering, and I didn't understand that. And so when I came home, I was still nauseous, but I slept it off. Had to turn all the lights off because it was messing with the migraine, and so I slept. Woke up in the morning, I was fine. And I was pretty much fine. I've been eating normal food, and then Sunday came. Again, I usually don't eat on Sundays, and so it wasn't like not typical for me to not eat. But yeah, I didn't even eat the McDonald's. My mood Sunday was already, something had transpired before going to service that kind of like teed me off, if you will, and so I was already just not in the mood. And so I did praise and worship on Sunday, and I really didn't like it. I did go back and watch the video. It's not as bad, but I really don't like praise. I didn't like it. And so yeah, after praise and worship, I noticed during praise and worship I was out of breath, and I don't normally get out of breath quickly when I'm dancing. And so I noticed that I was extremely out of breath, and my moves were not going the way I wanted them to go. And you can click the ad to go watch the service from Sunday if you want. But yeah, and then afterwards, you know, I was like, cool, great, everything, get ready to go dance. I then drank a bottle of water and got extremely nauseous again. And that for me is like, water should not make me nauseous, kind of like what happened last Wednesday. And so immediately I'm like, oh God, here we go again with this. And I didn't have a headache or migraine, so it was kind of confusing. And so I was just nauseous, and I couldn't do the routine that I was supposed to solo because it was a birthday celebration for one of the pastors that we know. She had requested that I dance, and I could not dance, so one of my sisters had to do it by themselves. And I felt so bad because I really wanted to do the song with her. I had requested that we do it together, right? After I was requested to do a solo. But yeah, I was nauseous, and I pretty much had to stay in the office with the AC on and off, and then I had to sit on the side because I didn't want to chance vomiting in the church, and we have carpet in our church. So you know, it was not the best feeling in the world. And I've noticed that the enemy has been attacking my body nonstop, right? And you know, first it was the bruises. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I was getting bruises all over my body out of the blue, and it wasn't like I like hit my arm or anything. There was just bruises coming up. I found out that that did have to do with witchcraft. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but it did have to do with witchcraft. And someone is out there doing witchcraft. 2 people, and I know who it is now. I knew who the first one was. I now know who the second one is because it was confirmed maybe a month or 2 ago. And so yeah, that is the experience I'm dealing with. I haven't really had the bruises in a while. I think it happened one time in the past like 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, I'm more vigilant spiritually, right? And so now we're dealing with not just the migraines. I now have my body just, you know, wanting to vomit all the time, which is not cool. And then I've noticed late at night I get extremely itchy, like on my arms and my thighs, and I end up with like really small bumps. They're kind of like hives, but they're not hives. And I don't understand it, and I've literally clean, like I'm getting rid of all of my sheets and just buying new sheets, because maybe it's the sheets, I don't know, but it only happens at night, so I don't think it's the sheets. But I'm just gonna throw out all my sheets altogether. And so yeah, my back hasn't been in pain really. I don't think I've taken my pain med in a while. I think the only time I took it was on Wednesday because my whole body was in pain because I was walking around and standing a lot. If I stand for too long or walk for too long, then my body does tend to hurt. Mainly the lower back, not really the upper no more. But yeah, sometimes it does hurt to like sit up a lot, to like a long time. It really hurts. And so that's pretty much what I've been experiencing with my health. And so I'll be 31, and with, you know, I'm gonna just say this: we as females, we don't really care for certain things when it comes to our bodies. And for me, I've noticed that I've always had the little pouch from having my son, obviously, and I never was the type to gain weight. I was never the type to, you know, I was a double zero all my life growing up until I had my son. And so, you know, now I'm at a size 7. 7. It's kind of crazy because I still be thinking I'm a small. I've learned that I'm just not a small. I bought a bikini in a small and realized I am not a size small. Like, it's confirmed, she's not a small. And so I've noticed that a lot of the fat goes to between my thighs, my bum, and what, not bum, but like my bum, my bottom, and then my belly. And even when I was dancing on Sunday, I went back and watched the video and I'm like, oh my god, I look pregnant. Like, I look pregnant. And I have people ask me if I'm pregnant and I'm not pregnant. And so even with the outfit I have on now, I'll show you guys quickly. These outfits I usually buy from Shein, but even with this, I'll show you guys. Right now I'm kind of like sucking it in, but if I hold it out, I literally look pregnant. And so personal issues that I'm now having to adjust to because I've never had to really deal with it. I just had the little belly pouch, and now it's like the fat is like storing there. So I'm trying to get into gear with actually working out. I suck at working out. I hate working out. I've never had to go to the gym like ever in my life, so it's new. And obviously I'm getting older, and so that means anything I eat, weight will stick to me, and it's not going to the main right areas. It's going to my belly, which then makes me look like I'm pregnant. And I've had people in church ask me like on the side, like if I'm pregnant. I'm like, I'm not pregnant at all. And so I know they don't mean any harm by it, obviously, but it's been getting to me, like seeing my body look like that. And obviously that's not the fault of anyone but my own, right? And so I want to change my diet going into 31. And so yeah, and obviously my 31st birthday is here, and so, you know, again, it's kind of like that thing where the enemy kind of like goes into my ear, because I've seen a lot of like my high school friends and associates and my college friends and associates. They've been traveling the world, like going to, you know, different places, and I've never traveled, and it does start to get to me, right? And the flip side of that is I'm grateful because a lot of my friends that I do talk to that who travel, right, they hate their jobs. Like, they hate their jobs so much, but at the same time, though they hate their jobs, they're able to do so much. And it's like, I love the freedom of being a stay-at-home mom, right? Because I've been able to see my son from the time he was born until now, right? I'm able to grow with him, and I'm the first person he sees pretty much every morning, his teacher at home and things like that. And so I've had that experience. I have the freedom to do whatever I want to do, but at the same time, I don't have that steady paycheck. And God already spoke to me a week or 2 weeks ago about finances, and that what I'm doing is right. Basically, I don't have to worry, and I know I have no need to worry. But sometimes it's like, I wish I was able to do this, or I wish I was able to do that. And the older you get, the more it bothers you, right? And so I'm at a finicky stage, I guess, mentally, and not mentally because I'm fine mentally, right? But mentally, if you get what I'm saying. I know that where I am is a good place, right? But I also need to, I guess, really seek God more in this season. And so I've been hearing God for like ministry work, right? For DOI, for church, for ministering to other people, but I don't think I've literally been hearing him for myself. And I've said this in previous videos, right, that I'm doing all these Bible studies and stuff for you guys and for church. I started doing Bible studies with the youth at my church, and so I do young adults every other week, and then the weeks that were off for young adults, I'm doing youth. I had the first 2 sessions. The young adults was great. We had a good turnout. The youth, nobody showed up for that, which was honestly kind of like a downer for me because I stayed on the whole hour and nobody came on, and a lot of the youth were like excited. I don't know if they forgot or I don't know. I was supposed to be with the young adults this week, but it's my birthday this Friday. No. I did want to take myself on a date. That was the plan. Don't think that's gonna happen. But I am gonna vlog when I do my solo date, let you guys see like how I do the whole day, because I'm actually going to take myself like on an actual date, like I'm going out. I don't know if I'm gonna buy myself flowers, but I'm going to a restaurant. I have the restaurant picked out. I have my outfit already in mind of what I'm gonna wear. So yeah. So yeah, my mind is going to be all over the place. It typically happens around the week of my birthday. I start bugging out with my thoughts and the enemy starts whispering. And obviously, I tell you guys every year that I'm aware. Like, I'm more aware of when the enemy is coming at me. And so I know how to combat it. But it doesn't kind of take away the fact that I'm going to be, bothered about certain emotions. And I guess that's something I'm still learning, is that even though I'm strong in Christ, even though I'm mature in the word and things like that, I can't deny the feelings and the emotions that I have, right? And so being sad is fine. Being angry is fine. Being disappointed is fine, right? But also realizing that, okay, you can get up because God got me regardless. And my bishop spoke a word yesterday for the pastor's birthday. He read the Ruth, and it was called Daughter of Favor. And he spoke directly to me. I'm going to have to go back and watch a video and write it down about how the enemy tries to, I didn't realize it until he said it, but how the enemy tries to tell me that I'm not a daughter of increase. And if you guys don't know the story of why I called this Daughter of Increase, I have a blog post. I'll leave a link down below. But, it's decreasing of myself and increasing in all the things that God and Christ want me to increase in. And, it's like I'm increasing in all of the word, right? I'm increasing in my spiritual growth. But then I don't see it manifesting physically, if that makes sense. Like with my health, it's like been a hit. And I know why the enemy is attacking my health, because obviously he can't get to me any other way, right? He can't whisper things in my ear anymore. He can't say certain things, because it's like, whatever. I don't believe you, right? My daddy said this, but you're attacking my body, and I need my body. And so it's been a bit of a hassle. And so I'm just gonna vlog this experience right now. It's Monday, like I said, and so yeah, I sat here for about 20 minutes. So I did go to Barnes & Nobles with my mom and my nephew today. Trying to get my drink mixed back up. We did go to Barnes & Nobles and get Starbucks. I got a pink drink. Me and my mom both got pink drinks. She has hers with ice. I have no ice in mine. I don't like when they put ice in drinks because they put too much ice. Even when you say light ice, they put more ice. So is it making me nauseous? No, but I was a little nauseous earlier, and so I'm gonna be mindful about what I'm eating, writing down exactly what I'm eating. I have to cut out snacks. I'm a snacker. Like, I like candy. I've been a candy fanatic all my life, but I need to seriously take better care of my body. I never had to care. Like, I've cared before, but I didn't have to care, right? But now that weight sticks, and my health is already being attacked, I need to care more. And so I'm just gonna drink the rest of this. But I just want to share some things that I got with you guys. I have a massive book haul coming. These books back here, there's like a stack of books that go up there. I have book hauls to do. Haven't done them in a while, so I'm just gonna do one big book haul probably at the end of June. Some birthdays coming up, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask me, so I'm gonna leave my wish list on Amazon down below. Pretty much there's books on there, so if you guys desire to you know, send me anything for my birthday, wish list is down below. I don't think there are any Bibles, maybe 2 or 3 Bibles on there, but mainly the rest of them are either Bible studies, non-fiction books, or like fiction books, because that's just what I like. You know, do I have space for that? No. Do I care? Not at all. But yeah, I'll leave my wish list down below, as well as my Cash App if you desire to Cash App, PayPal, whatever the case may be. I'll probably post an image the day of my birthday on DOI. But if you desire to be blessed, and you don't have to, obviously, you guys know. Okay, my landlord is in the back. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But yeah, so I am going to share with you guys some things that I got from Barnes & Nobles, as well as books that I've already had. So I have one of the newest Bible studies from Moody Publishers. So a lot of you know I have a lot of the Moody Women's Bible studies. Love them so much. And so this was one of the newest ones. I don't remember if this came out in May or if it came out in April. There's another one that came out that is coming in the mail, actually, because I got this one for review as well as the other one. Can't remember the name. I'll pop the cover here. But yeah, so we have Before the Throne. This is actually book 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, book 2 to On Bended Knee, which is another gorgeous Bible study, and it's all about prayer. And if you're looking for a Bible study on prayer, I would recommend it. I'm gonna do an updated book like Bible study review on the books from Moody, because their Bible studies are so amazing. Sorry guys, I just felt nauseous. If you ever see me stop like that, it's because I'm feeling a little nauseous and I don't want to vomit. Vomit just makes me want to gag, and the gag reflex will make me want to vomit more, and so just want to keep it down. Okay, but yeah, this one is focusing on Jonah. Who is it? Okay, there's Jonah in here. There is Moses. Yeah, Jonah, Moses, Hezekiah, Habakkuk, Jesus, Paul, the saint, and the psalmist. And so this one focuses on that. It's an 8-week Bible study, and I haven't done the first one yet. Right, but yeah, I'm excited about this one. So I'm gonna do the first one, obviously, because it's like the first one. On Bended Knee is like from the Prophets, Kings, and something else. Prophets, Kings, and something else. But yeah, we have this one, and then the other one that I threw up is on the way in the mail. Whenever that comes, I'll share it with you guys. Then my mom had got us the Sarah Anointing. This book was on like back. It was pushed back so many times, like 2-3 years. But she had got it and surprised me with it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, I still need to read the other ones, but you know, that's not one. And so then I got these books obviously for review. So I have All It Takes by Nicole DC. I'm actually going to be doing a author wipeout series on her books, because I have 3 of her books. Her first release, and then the first book to this, it was called All That Really Matters. Oh, here we go. So I have Before I Called You Mine, and then I have All That Really Matters from her as well, which is about makeup artists. This one I'm assuming is about a photographer. I'm assuming it's about a photographer. Yeah, cameras and a pastor. And so yeah, I'm excited for this. So we have this. I love the cover of this, and I think it really balances out with the other colors. So we have a contemporary romance. Obviously The Souls of Lost Lake by Jamie Jo Wright. I think I pre-ordered this one. She has another one coming out this year as well, called The Premonitions of Something Was Farms or something like that. Pre-ordered already. And the reason why I do a lot of pre-orders on Amazon is typically now with the launch teams, they have you do pre-orders and show your receipt in order to be a part of the launch team. Obviously with Amazon, they don't charge you until they're going to ship the book to you, and so I have time to cancel the order if need be. Typically I will get the books in the mail regardless. And so this one I actually pre-ordered specifically from Baker Book, and I didn't pay a lot. I paid $10 for this book. The book retails for $16, $15.99, but with the pre-order situation that they were having, it was only on sale for $10. And so I did pre-order it because I do enjoy Jamie Jo Wright. I am on a path to read all of her books, and I actually have a author wipeout coming with her as well. I have read one of her books, I think. Love the writing, and I own 2 of her books. I have her other books on ebook and audio, and so yeah, this was one of her newest ones. Definitely had to get that. It's romantic suspense, a little bit of mystery, thriller, horror to it. And then obviously Potiphar Wife came out. I did the reading blog for that. You can click the ad to go watch that. Enjoyed this. Gave this, I think, a 5-star. I think this was a 5-star read. I can't really remember if it was a 5 or 4.5, but I enjoyed it enough. It is very much a sad story, but my physical copy did arrive. It arrived 2 days after the release. This came out May 24th, but I have a physical copy now. I love Misu, and it kind of gives me the vibe of Isaiah's daughter and Isaiah's legacy, because they both had the girl with the white dress. So I don't know if that's like a theme, but yeah. Then I got this, I actually got this from Barnes & Nobles a while ago alongside some bookmarks, and let me grab these bookmarks to show you all. Okay, so, and I'm showing them because it leads into the stuff that I got today. So I got the Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I'm huge on classics, but not huge on classics, if that makes sense. And so I have the classics that I know because I read in school, and when I read them in school, I enjoyed them. But as an adult in my 30s now, I want to actually read more classics. And so this was one that I purchased. First of all, classics are expensive. I don't understand why they gotta be expensive, like $30-$40 a pop. Ridiculous. This one was $7.95, and so I got it because it was cheap. Not gonna lie. I feel like when it comes to classics, I don't want to splurge on them unless I actually adore the classic. And so I have this one. I have a few classics. They're on this shelf behind these books. So I have like a row of classics like The Princess Bride, Jane Eyre books, Charlotte Bronte books. I have some of Edgar Allan Poe. I have some Grimm fairy tales. So I have like original classics back there that I have yet to read. I think October might be like a classic month. We'll see. And I know that there is classics written by Karen Swallow something. I'll pop a picture here if I can find it. She is basically a Christian, she's a Christian woman. She does commentaries on a lot of classics, and she's done them on Frankenstein, The Scarlet Letter, The Story with the Three Sisters. Can't remember. I think it's nope. I don't know. Here's it. And so she has a few more that I've gotten copies of through NetGalley. I only have 2 of them physically, but I do want to grab some of hers because she has some insight and information on like the Christian lifestyle and these authors as believers. And so yeah, I'm trying to get into reading classics because when I started getting back into reading, I read nothing but erotic novels. Not gonna lie, straight erotic. I started out with urban romances, obviously romances written by Black authors that are like pretty much into the urban lifestyle, which is like gang violence, drugs, and all that. That's how I started reading books. And then I started getting into the erotic romances, which are pretty much the books written by authors that pretty much have sex, right? And so it wasn't until I think after my son was born or when I got pregnant that I started getting into like YA fantasy books and then new adult books and then expanding. And now I barely really read. I don't read urban fiction as much as I used to at all, barely. And I don't read erotic romances, maybe 1 or 2 every 3 to 4 months. Honestly, it's not as often. The books that I read, some of the books on these shelves do include sex, but they're not like overly over the top, nor do they incite my flesh. So any books that incite my flesh, dub on that. Yeah, so I had got this because I've heard really great things about it, and I do want to read, watch the movie. And so yeah, I have this by Oscar Wilde. Then I had got a bunch of bookmarks, and so I had got these. These are from Oliver Smith and Co. They are leatherette bookmarks with initials or words, and so I have 2 of them with initials. This one is a D, and it has like a little kitty with a little rhinestone on it. This one says grateful on it. It's blue. It has that looks like almost like a bluish purple cross with a blue rhinestone. I have another one. This one has the S on it, and it's actually in my book that I'm reading right now. And so they pretty much look like this. It sticks out at the top and the bottom, and so this one has the kitty cat with the blue charm, right? And then I had this one. It's a watercolor sunset bookmark by Peter Papa Press. I love Peter Papa Press, and it just looks like this. Really cute. It says create the life you love, with a little charm. And so yeah, we went to Barnes & Nobles. Obviously you could be able to tell from the Starbucks I had. There's a Barnes & Nobles thing on it. And so I did get a few more bookmarks. Got a few more. Got a lot more. And so I'll do these. So again, I got 2 more of the lettery bookmarks is what they're called. Lettery. Yeah, lettery. So I have the one with the S on it. I have the one that says grateful, and then I have the one with the D, and the one that is here yeah, this is the S for obviously my name is Shanae. My actual name is Shanae, if you guys didn't know. I have the D for my middle name is Denise, or D-O-Y, right? And then I have the Grateful because obviously I was thinking I could put this in my books, which I should have did. So I probably should switch this one with that one, whatever. Right. And then I picked up 2 more of the lettery ones, and so I have this C. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, the only reason why I got it because I had a unicorn, right? And if you guys don't know, I love unicorns. I love unicorns. Like, I have a big unicorn right here in my room. Like, they got it for Mother's Day or my birthday. Mother's Day last year for me. Love unicorn, and it's made of roses. So pretty. But yeah, I got the letter C, and the fact that it says C, Christ, obviously, and it's purple, which is like a color of royalty, and then the unicorn, why not? I tried to find it in a different color, but they only had it with the letter T's, and I didn't want them. And it was like a light pink and a hot pink. Did not want that, so we got the purple one. Then I got this one that says J'adore. I probably am saying that wrong. I hope I'm saying that right. The French store, you guys know, right? And it has Eiffel Tower on it. It's so cute. And they had it in this blue color and a mint. I got the blue. I felt like the blue was more regal. Don't ask me. Then I got these 2. So these are also from Oliver & Smith. But these are the Small Treasure bookmark bracelets, and they're the same kind of thing, but they have like the chain. And so this one says do all things with love, and it reminded me of that scripture. I don't know if the scripture is written on the back of this actually, but it reminds me of the scripture in the Bible. I can't remember it. I'll pop it on the screen here. But yeah, and it has the heart with a little, I guess that's a sunflower with a little rhinestone. Super cute. Then I got this one which says open mind, open heart, with the heart, and then it has the little key on it. And so yeah, I just thought it was cute. And then I can actually like laminate the little card stock in the back. Oh, that's how you do it. That is so cute. So you really can wear these as bracelets. Wow. So you can use as a bookmark, right? Or as a bracelet, and you stick this piece through there. That is so cute. I probably wouldn't do that though because my wrist is small, but bookmarks. And then on the way out, my mom and I saw these. Well, I saw these and showed it, and she said get them, and there was literally only 2 left, and so we got the last 2. But it says be courageous, be strong and courageous, and do not be afraid or discouraged. 1 Chronicles 22:13. And it is this gorgeous blue gold foiling, right, with the little beads on it. So absolutely gorgeous. Obviously on the back there is a ruler. So I have that, and then I'll share that last. Then I got some books. So my mom got a word search book and a prayer journal book with her 2 bookmarks, and then I got 2 books, some workbooks for my son, 2 books for my nephew. So my nephew has the Good Night book. It's like the classic story Good Night. This book here is like a classic. Most parents know what that is. And then he also got this Mickey Mouse and the Missing School Lunchbox with the giant flaps. And so like here it is Mickey's lunch box in the, what did I say, supplies, and then you open it and it tells you what's inside. So cute. Got that. My son, so my son is currently struggling right now. Not too bad, but he is not where he needs to be for 3rd grade. He's going to 3rd grade in September, and so it's crazy because when we had the 3rd grade meeting with the 3rd grade teachers, and they admitted that the curriculum that was taught this year was not it. It was trash. They basically did not prepare these kids for 3rd grade. Like, the first math lesson they learned is multiplication. So and I noticed that all the kids in my son's class for 2nd grade are struggling with doing additions in the hundreds, because they start doing it from the left instead of starting. They start basically adding from the hundreds instead of from the ones place, which, yeah. So we saw these. They were on sale for $10, and my mom was like, you know, pick them out for your son. So I got them. I have 2 for grades 2 to 3, and 1 for 2nd grade. So this is summer prep and review, 2nd, 3rd grade. It goes over math, reading, and bonus materials. Oh, there's fitness challenges. It's so cute. And so basically it looks like the standardized test. And you know, it has little maps and stuff. My son loves these things, so he'll enjoy these a lot. Oh my god, there's a multiplication table. I was just saying, because he has to at least learn up to his 5, and this already has it up to 10. Love that. It's like charts. So we have that one. Then the summer bridge activities. bridging grades 2 to 3, and so obviously he's going to be going to the 3rd grade. And so it's 15 minutes a day. It does reading, writing, math, science, social studies, and fitness, which again, great. And so I don't know if this is broken by subject. Let me see. Oh, it has sections. Ah, okay. And so I think one day is like 2 sides. Yep. So section 1 is monthly goals. Yeah, so it'll give you, literally, you get science, social studies, outdoor activity pages, and an introduction to whatever your goal for the month is, as well as a skill chart with bonus pages. So yeah, I like that these really focus on the whole being, right? And so reading, language arts, math, science and social studies, as well as character and fitness. So I like these. These actually retail, this one retails for $13. This one here, this one retails for $9.95, but again, they had them for $10, so my mom got them. Then the Flash Kids, it is, I guess, doing the same thing. And all of these come with progress charts, awards, and stuff like that. And so again, this is for 2nd graders, ages 7 to 8. He is going to 3rd grade, but again, my son is actually really not even at the level he should be at. So yeah, I just want to make sure that, you know, he's getting that 30. I really want it to be an hour a day of study, but not in like one solid go. It'll be 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here, maybe 30 minutes here, right? At least 30 minutes of reading every day, because he needs to get his reading up. And so we have this one is $12.99, but I got obviously $10, so that. I just ended up getting 2 reading books. So this is actually a sequel to a book that I didn't even know had a sequel yet. Did not know at all. Did not read the first book yet. So the first book is called Witches Steeped in Gold. And to anybody that's like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't be reading that, God will convict you on what to read and not to read. And I talked about this in my last Q&A. God doesn't convict me with reading fantasy novels, because I understand the difference, obviously, because I'm more leveled and grounded in understanding the word of God, right? Like, he convicted me in watching Lucifer, because I was actually enjoying their show, but he has not convicted me in watching Supernatural. Supernatural is a show that explores all religions. It's based off of Christianity and the Bible, but it's based on all religions, right? And so I was never convicted on that. And so when it comes to reading books, I don't care if it's secular or Christian based, listen to the voice of God and let God lead you on what to read and what not to read. Okay, so I just want to say that, because like I said, I was going to pull out the first book, didn't pull it out because it's like right behind there. But here's what the first book looks like. And yes, it's about witches. This is based off of Jamaican folklore, if I'm not, Caribbean folklore, Jamaican folklore. The author is Caribbean herself. She was born in the south of England, and she is from she's Caribbean. So this has that Caribbean type of folklore. So obviously, witches, voodoo, whatever the case. I am not convicted on those things, okay? Because I have an understanding of what is real, what is not real, what is godly, what is demonic. Just want to state that. But this is the sequel. And can we talk about black girls on a book cover? Yeah, it's like the first cover was stunning, right? We love the hair here, but girl, the dreads on her, we love. So yeah, Empress crowned in red. Love the purple. The first book is green, this one is purple. I don't know if this is the last book or not. I don't want to read it because I haven't read the first book, but I don't think this is the last book. I think it might be a trilogy, so this is the second book. So we have that. This was $18. I got another book in here. Trying to get it. I only have like 4 more things to show you guys. So I have this book, and you guys see it was $10. It retailed for $22.99, but I got it for $10. This is by Tomi Adeyemi. This is actually the first book in her, I think it's called Children of Blood and Bone series, but the first book is called The Children of Blood and Bone. Read this book, loved this book so much. I had the sequel, I have not read it yet. But I've always wanted this edition. Basically, they came out with editions that did not have dust jackets, and they were based on the different, oh my god, this has a scratch on it, that sucks, whatever. They came out with the different editions that have like the different covers based on the magical system, and so this one had the reapers, there's connectors, there is illuminators or something like that. But I wanted the reapers. It's purple, everything is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I have the actual copy, like, edition of this book. I'm not sure if they all included the same photo. Again, I have to look at my previous copy, but I've really always wanted this, and I do want to reread this. And so we love Zelle, we love Armani, so I'm excited to dive back in this. Right, so that's what it is. There's reapers, connectors, tiders, burners, winders, grounders, welders, lighters, healers, seers, and tamers. And so yeah, I'm excited. And it's based off of African folklore, of course. So we have that, and it was only $2. That's a steal. And then 3 journals. If you guys don't know, I have an obsession with journals. If you guys want to see my journal collection, my blank journal collection, let me know. I have been journaling consistently, so yeah. But I again love Peter Piper Press, and like I said, these two, this one along with, let me try to get them. Let me get them. So these, no, not this one, right? No, these are all Oliver. Okay, so I have 2. So these 2 bookmarks were from Peter Piper Press, and I am a big fan of Peter Piper Press journals. And so I didn't even know these bookmarks were from them. And so I saw these. Honestly, not gonna lie, the first one that I saw, I was attracted to because of the color and the foil. Not gonna lie. And I'm gonna show you guys these. What the heck? Wow. Okay. So this was the one that I really saw, like I saw it sit up there and I was like, ooh, it's pretty, and it has gold foiling. And so when I looked up, I was like, Peter Piper Press, we love them. I love their paper. I just wish that their lines were a little thinner. Their lines are more like wide lined. But yeah, isn't she gorgeous? Now it looks basic, right? But look at the foil. So pretty. So this is a cherry blossoms journal. It says, blown cherry blossoms fall and float upon the cold rice paddy waters. So yeah, I love the detailing of the gold, right? That wasn't all. Gilded edges. We love it. We love to see it. So here is, I don't want to like move the I like their lines because it's not like a straight line. I'm not sure if it's gonna like focus. No, it's not gonna focus, but it's not like straight line. It's like dotted lines, but they're really faint. So yeah, I got that one. This is the cherry blossom one. Then I have the Haiku Journal. It says, a white cloud of mist above white cherry blossoms, dawning shining mountains. It's written by Bashu. So this one here was by Kyoroko. I'm probably saying it wrong. And it's 120 GSM paper. Paper quality is amazing. Ribbon bookmark, acid-free archival paper, binding lace flat for easy use. And again, I've owned plenty of their journals in the past, so I love their journals. And their journals are not expensive. This one was $12.99. Their big journals are $12.99. So it's $12.99. You can find their journals actually on Amazon as well. That's where I used to find them all the time. But as you can see, the gold foiling is like subtle on this one. I love the gold foiling, like even on the flowers, and it's on the spine, on the back as well, really faint. I am gonna take these off and stick it on the inner pages. The inner pages are gold for both, I think. No, this one is pink. Oh, I didn't even know that. But gold foiling again, and they come with ribbons. This ribbon is more cream, this one is pink, and then the last one I got is called Wildflower Meadow Journal. It's Many Eyes Go Through the Meadow, but Few See the Flowers in It by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Same thing, but smaller size. So this one is $9, $8.99. And I'll show you guys size difference. I'll put it to the pink. So really a big difference, right? Same quality, yeah. 120 GSM. Theirs come with the elastic bands. It's acid-free archival paper. It lays flat, and it also comes with pockets in the back. And so I've had these before. I love these. I think I had a relationship journal in one of the small ones previously where I would write letters to my son's father. I think I threw the journal out or ripped out those pages, but there is a back pocket that you can stick stuff in. And so I'm very familiar with Peter Piper Press. They're very inexpensive, and yeah, I just thought these was cute. This one don't come with gold edges, which I thought it should have came with gilded edges, but it didn't. But oh, this one is actually smaller, so I have 3 different sizes actually. Did not realize that at all. So I have like this one, what is this? The Haiku one is larger than the Cherry Blossom, and the Cherry Blossom is definitely larger than the Wildflowers. Yes, to see. But yeah, I love journals. So if you guys want to see a blank journal, like a empty journal haul, let me know. It's not gonna be a haul, but I'll just show you guys all the journals. But yeah, I mean, I don't got nothing else to say right now. So I'm just fixing my bookmarks because I'm gonna put them in the tray, and I'm gonna switch that bookmark out for that one. But yeah, I don't know if that's it for this video. So right now I'm just gonna end it here. If I do add more, then you'll see those clips added later. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go rest because I'm starting to feel nauseous again. So I'm gonna finish this, probably grab some crackers. If I eat crackers, it kind of helps with the nausea, and drink ginger ale, it brings it down, but it doesn't last. So I'm just gonna rest and just read. I'm going to read more of this, which is wrecking me. I mentioned this in the last video that I did, which was the 10 impactful non-fictions that I read that are Christian based. This one is gutting me, so I'm gonna read this and then finish up another book that many people might comment on, but this one, Empire of the Vampire by J. Corsive. I've been reading this book since it came out last year. I think this book came out last year, November. We in June, just about. Yeah, and typically this is an 800 book. I can typically read an 800 book within 3 or 4 days. Again, my reading has been slacked. You guys know why my reading has been crazy and all over the place. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that this week I do the things that I love. Reading, watching K-dramas, something new. I'm loving K-dramas. Watching anime, and I'm trying to find movies here and there to watch. A lot of movies that I want to watch are based on books, and I'm the type of person that if a movie is based on the book, I have to read the book first. But if the book is based on the movie, then I watch the movie first. And so I really got the picture of the picture of Dorian Gray because I want to watch the movie. There is another one that I want to read. I'll pop it here. I think it's Letters to the Poet, Last Poet, Lost Poet, whatever. I want to read this. I actually want to buy a copy. It's like 84 pages or so. But it's really, really dense. And the copies that they had in Barnes & Nobles, I was just going to get that. They were like 20 bucks, $30, $15. I'm not about to spend that kind of money on a small, thin book. So I'm going to actually try to find more classics like this. The signature classics. This one has authoritative, excuse me, introductions, notes, and more. And so I like classics that have like those commentaries in them. That's how Karen Swallow Pierce does hers. And so yeah, I want to read more of those. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Clean my room. My room is crazy. I can show you guys my bed. My bed got stuff on it. I threw a lot of stuff on my son's bed. Like, luckily he's been gone since Thursday. Well, Wednesday really. He came back home Wednesday night. He went Wednesday because I was going out. He left Tuesday, excuse me, to be with his father Wednesday, and came back home Wednesday. And he normally leaves Thursdays. So yeah, I'm gonna go check on my child right now, text him, because his father had texted me like 3 times. So I'm gonna go, and if I make more content, I'll add it. If I don't, I'll see you guys Saturday. Bible studies will resume. I also have scripture studies. I didn't leave them out, did I? So I do have scriptures that I'm going to be doing really soon. I don't know what I did with the daggone papers. I remember when I started that Psalms Bible study, I did Psalms 1 and 8, I think. Psalms chapter 1 and Psalms chapter 8. I said I was going to do studies on Psalms, and I found those papers finally. And so I'm going to be doing a bunch more on those. And I actually found this. So this is, it was sent in an email. If I can find the link, I'll leave it and post it below. But they're doing a 100-day summer Bible reading plan. And so it started yesterday on Sunday. So they tell you what to read. So basically, if I read Genesis 1 and 2, I'll be good. And it goes through Genesis. You'll read some of Genesis. You'll read some of Exodus. You're not reading all of them. You're just reading bits and pieces, certain chapters, which I do want to do. So you'll read some of Genesis. I think for days 1 through 14, it's just all Genesis. And you read Exodus, 1 Leviticus, 2 Numbers, 3 chapters in Deuteronomy, some of Joshua, some of Judges, Ruth, Samuel, 1 Samuel, Psalms, 2 Samuel, Chronicles, Kings, Ecclesiastes, and then, you know, it's just 100 days. So it starts May 29th, and then it ends on, That's weird. Okay, so it starts, it starts on May 29th. It ends August 13th. So it's broken into The Plot Unveiled, The Birthing of a Nation, The Golden Age, and then A Surprising Messiah. And then they have the Final Days portion. Then apparently there's a 2 weeks on the life and teachings of Paul, which would start on the 14th of August. So right after this ends on the 13th, you would go into that. So August 14th to September 5th, you would go through those letters from Paul, starting with Acts all the way through to Revelation. That's quite interesting. Didn't even notice that. And so it says NIV. I can't remember. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. It looks like this. You can print it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm starting to get a little bit old. Oh, I forgot to show you what's in here. So when we went to the cafe, I saw these, and I was like, you know what? I want them. So I got them. So this is Fairytale Fruit Gourmet Gum. I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I got it because it has a unicorn, and it's Fairytale Fruit sweet sour flavors gourmet gum. 12 pieces are in here. Don't ask. It's a unicorn, and we're gonna leave it at that. Then he had these things. These are from Sugarfina. I don't know. And they're made in Germany, but the business is located in California, Los Angeles, California. And so I'm not gonna lie, I thought these had some type of like alcohol in them. Honestly, that's why I bought them. And I'm just being 100% transparent. Now, do I drink alcohol? Yes. Do I drink hard liquor? No. Okay, I do not drink alcohol excessively to get drunk or anything like that. So to each their own. But I have had strawberry daiquiris. I enjoy them. And so this is in the flavor strawberry daiquiri. However, these all are non-alcoholic. They say non-alcoholic on it. And so yeah, this one is strawberry daiquiri. So it says escape to paradise with these juicy strawberry and rum flavored gummies, but they are not actually like alcohol infused. So we have strawberry daiquiri. Then I got this one, which is rosé all day. And obviously it's treat yourself to a glass of yummy rosé gummy bears made with rosé wine from Provence. Now it's crazy because it says it's not alcoholic, so I guess they are actually made with the drinks, but they're not alcoholic, because the ingredients of this one, this is the strawberry daiquiri, you know, so this one does not have alcohol, but this one actually says made with rosé wine, but it's not alcoholic at all. So I don't know, but rosé all day. These are actually like gummy bears. They're so cute, right? They're so cute. And then I got this one, which is champagne bears. So this one is made with Dom Perignon vintage champagne. These sophisticated beers sparkle in flavors of brut and rosé. So these are actually made with champagne. But again, they're stinking cute. I love gummy bears, like one of my favorite gummy candies. And then I got this one, which is peach tea. And it is loved iced tea. You'll that's so cute. You'll appreciate, literally like peach. It's appreciate but with peach instead. So you'll appreciate these sweet berries with a bright peachy flavor, perfect for sunny days. So yeah, they're just white peach tea. They're so cute. So I'm actually gonna look into this brand Sugarfina, because they're so cute, and I love these. I think these would be great, and I got them obviously my birthday coming up, so I figured that would be a cute little gift to myself for my birthday. So yeah, that was it. How much these cost, I ain't gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about how much these cost because, you know, we're just not. But I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go relax and just read all day. Today is a reading day and a K-drama day, and I'm feeling nauseous again. I think I'm gonna have to ask my doctor about this. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's related to the migraines or if it's just my body in general just, you know, doing what it's doing because I'm getting older. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will catch you guys, I guess, for the next video, because this video right now is probably almost an hour long. So I'm gonna go catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna vlog this week, my feelings and my thoughts and emotions every day except for today, because I already told you guys how I feel. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna vlog, and that will probably be for Saturday's video, and then we'll start again back in June with doing the Bible study on the Lord's Prayer. I hope you guys have been enjoying the first 2 actual like breakdowns of scripture. We did verse 5 through 8, and then we also did verses 9 and 10. The next Bible study for next week in June will be on just verse 11 by itself. Then we have 12 and 13, and then 14 and 15. So we have 3 videos left. But if you are on Patreon, you will have 5 more videos, because I'm going to do a study on the 7 P's as well as on the 23 elements. So you'll have 5 videos instead. I wanted to do a freebie for the month of June. It just didn't pan out. So I'm gonna get the freebies back going, probably, hopefully this summer. We'll see. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But yeah. Thank you guys so much also for voting for the Bible study. The next Bible study, I will announce that probably at the end of this study. I have to actually go look at all of the comments here on YouTube and on Facebook to figure out which one won, as well as on Instagram. So I'm gonna look at that and we'll go from there. But yeah, I thought Psalm 91 was gonna win, but then actually the names of Jesus, like, they're like always neck and neck. So I'm gonna go back, count it all up, and let you guys know. But yeah, that's it. So if you made it to the end, pop this little bear emoji for the gummy bears. Yeah, because I thought that was just so cute. They're so cute. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.